Two things that bring people together, bridges and beer. Today we're at Bridge Brewing. Let's go have a drink. Alright, we're here with Lee, Director of Consumption for Bridge Brewing. Lee, how's it going?
Excellent.
Thanks for taking the time.
Thanks for coming by.
I just want to start off by getting to know a little bit about you.
I'm one of the owners. My husband and I started the brewery 4 years ago now because we love drinking beer, and there really wasn't any good local craft beer on the market at the time. There's a few small breweries, but they mainly just did kegs, and we wanted to do more than that.
What do you think that Bridge does differently from other brewers?
We're a zero waste brewery, so we don't produce any garbage.
Brewing can be an extremely wasteful industry. There's a lot of day-to-day waste generated, even if you're as careful as possible. So the less that you can do damage, the better.
So everything that comes into the brewery gets recycled or reused.
How has the brewery evolved since you guys have opened?
Have you ever been to our old space? It was probably the size of the tasting room here, almost the entire brewery. It was 930 square feet.
Right.
Extremely small. We had 15 barrels of production. Now we make over 500,000 liters a year. So our 15 barrels will do in the tasting room alone, let alone all the distribution. So it originally was a 5-year plan to hire our first employee, and we're now at 4 years and we have 23 employees.
Wow.
So we've grown just exponentially, and we just keep looking for good people to add to our team.
We're right now trying to expand the tasting room a little bit to get some more customers in, as more sort of people are coming to the North Shore to kind of find out about the breweries that are over here, because it was kind of, as dumb as it sounds to say, it was kind of a bit underground for a while, and now more and more people are coming over. So the more that we can accommodate them, the better.
What does it feel like to grow that fast past all your expectations?
You can't even keep track of it, really.
All right, we're here with Hamish, the head brewer at Bridge Brewing. Hamish, how you doing, man?
Good, how you doing?
Good. What are you working on today?
Today I've got the guys brewing a stout, our all-out stout. Then we're just doing a pilot batch, just to try out malts or ingredients or ideas, and then we'll put them on here for people at the tasting room to see how they like it.
Is there a particular style you really love to make?
For me, seasonality is a huge part. You know, spring, summer, fall, winter, and that determines what I'm interested in making. Just started bringing out some other beers for the core lineup, Blood Orange Bourbon Wit, and there's a new seasonal that we're doing, the Lemon Gin Saison, which are going over really well. You know, both those beers are heavy spices and fruit and bourbon.
How do you make a lemon gin saison? Just put gin in the beer?
Yes, a suggestion of gin.
I want to ask a little bit about the beers, the kind of branding you guys do. Are your beers inspired by the North Shore?
Yes, definitely. The owners have like really strong community ties, and we try as a brand to keep reflecting that. So some of the beers are named after runs on ski hills, some are just named after local areas on the North Shore.
Yeah, we usually make up our names after we've had a couple of the beers. We find that our ideas flow a little freer then. But we just think, what do we want to kind of honor on the North Shore? What's a great name? And Popolano was created from the husband of one of our former brewers, and he just came up with it one night, and we just love it.
What made you choose the name Bridge?
We wanted something that connected people, connected you to Vancouver, connected Vancouver to the North Shore. There's a bridge everywhere too, so it's not just the North Shore. That's what we want our beer to do, because we want people to sit down and enjoy it together and create that sense of community through that.
For me, like, beer comes down to flavor, the story, and people. And when you can kind of start crossing those all together and having it in one glass, I get a little misty-eyed, and I think it's kind of amazing.